What's up, folks? It's your buddy Fatalroadie. Today we're going to be doing the predictions video for Great Balls of Fire, the WWE Raw pay-per-view that's coming on this Sunday. There is a little bit of confusion on some of the matches because from what I understood, 2 of the matches were going to be happening. But when I checked the card, they weren't on there. So I don't know if they are happening or if they got bumped. If they, I'm still going to make a prediction for them if by chance they do decide to have those matches. Before I start my predictions, I want to at least address some news that just came out inside of 24 hours. The WWE has released Austin Aries. I'm not exactly sure the reason why, but it was one of the articles on WWE.com. And also, we have a new United States champion. AJ Styles beat Kevin Owens the other night at Madison Square Garden. So it's going to be interesting to see how that's going to play out in the coming weeks and leading into Battleground, being that he was the number 1 contender for the title to face Kevin Owens at Battleground. But to start the predictions, I'm not exactly sure what order these matches are going, so we're just going to wing it. First off, we have the Cruiserweight match for the title, Akira Tozawa versus Neville. I'm going to pick Tozawa, but I'm kind of on the fence with this one because I'm not exactly sure if there's anyone really for Tozawa to face after if he wins the title. So I'm picking Tozawa very lightly on this one. But but when I make my prediction, I'm gonna stick with it. I'm not gonna flip-flop between now and the time of the pay-per-view. So that's who I'm picking. We then have Enzo versus Big Cass. I actually see Big Cass coming off with this one. I kind of feel if they let Enzo win over Big Cass, it's gonna bury him right at the beginning of his push. So I think this is going to be an easy match for Big Cass. We then have Dean Ambrose and The Miz for the IC title. I'm going to predict The Miz to win, and I'm definitely going to say there's going to be interference from the other Stooges. And with that being said, I know this is not going to be over. I just wish to God that this rivalry will be over with because it's old, it's done, it's run its course all the way back from SmackDown. It's just carried over onto Raw, which is ridiculous. We then have the women's title, Sasha Banks versus Alexa Bliss. I'm going to be going with Alexa Bliss on this one. I don't see any reason why they'll be pulling the belt off of her anytime soon, at least not until maybe SummerSlam a little further down the line. We then come to the 30-minute Iron Man match for the tag titles, Sheamus and Cesaro versus the Hardys. I'm going to say the Hardys are going to win this, and mainly because I think they're going to be putting him into a feud with the Revival. I've heard of a few stories saying that they're going to be doing that, so that would make sense. We then have Seth Rollins versus Bray Wyatt, the eater of Twinkies. The Hypocrite versus the False God. I'm going to say Seth Rollins is going to win this, and I hope this is done. This match makes no sense. I don't know where they were going with this match. There's nothing in this match that makes me look forward to it. I hope it's a very quick match and we move on. We then have the ambulance match, Roman Reigns versus Braun Strowman. My prediction is for Braun Strowman to win the ambulance match, and please let this be the last fucking time we see these 2 people fighting. This is just like Dean Ambrose and The Miz. It's just been going on for way too goddamn long. Just let this be the blow-off match and move these 2 people onto something else. I don't care if it's nothing but squash matches for either one of them. I don't want to see these 2 people in the same ring together at all. And I know I'm not the only person who says this. Which comes to the main event, Samoa Joe versus Brock Lesnar for the Universal title. I'm hoping Samoa Joe wins it. That way we can at least have a full-time champion back on Raw. Because I'm sick of the part-time champion that Brock Lesnar is. It's like right now the Universal title means absolutely nothing because it's not defended at any point in time. Even if it was going to be a squash match and Lesnar was going to win anyways. Or even hinted at a title match going anywhere. It's just like he's gone, shows up whenever. I don't like it because like right now the IC belt is the top belt on Raw, and it's sad to say that the mid-card belt has more prominence than the top tier belt. Which brings us to the 2 matches that were talked about being on Great Balls of Fire, but I didn't see on the card when I checked it last. Goldust versus R-Truth. I think R-Truth is going to win that one if it happens. And then Finn Balor versus Elias Sampson. And if that match happens, I'd pick Finn Balor to win it. And I'm kind of surprised that these 2 matches aren't happening, or at least from what I can understand, they're not happening. Because out of all the matches that are happening right now, the one that I'm looking forward to is the Universal title. And there's a tie for the match that I'm least looking forward to, which is Dean Ambrose and The Miz and Seth Rollins versus Bray Wyatt. They probably could have taken the Rollins and Wyatt match out completely and put one of those other two. Probably, if I were to pick one, it would be Finn Balor and Elias Samson. But that'll do it for my predictions. I'll be posting another video Sunday night for the results for Great Balls of Fire. Leave a comment down below of what you think's going to win, what you thought of the video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I've been Fatalroadie. You've been awesome. Thank you very much for watching. And remember, if it's too loud, you're too old. See ya.